Hello dear students, today we are going to begin a new lesson, lesson number 4, adjectives, degrees of comparison. So this is what we are going to see for today's class, and the most important things that is for today's class is that we'll be learning the 3 degrees of adjective. Here we have positive, comparative and superlative, and along with that there are some rules which we are going to see one by one. So dear students, just see this. Okay, what is this? So we have just divided the degrees of adjective into 3. First one is known as positive, second one is comparative, and third is superlative. So we see in the positive degree that the general form of the word is given. Just like here we see bright. So that is the general, the base of the general form of the word. And then comparisons. You see in the comparative degree, what do we do? With the main verb. So if there is a main verb here, bright is the main one. So with this we add er. You understand? So in the comparative degree there is the presence of er, and then the word than is used in a sentence. So whenever you frame a sentence, you must observe, you must see to these two different things. Just like there is the presence of er and than, and than. So that should be there in a comparative degree. And when we talk about the superlative, the presence of the, this is compulsory. The will be there, and then with the main verb. Okay, whatever the verb it is, just like the bright. So brightest, brightest. So this is the general way to identify the different degrees of adjective. So we have seen positive, comparative and superlative. Let us now move on to some rules which we have from page number 27. Let's see the first one. It says there are few ways by which the different adjectives degrees are formed. So we will see how the different adjective degrees are formed. So the formations of the different adjectives. So formation of the different adjectives. So today we are going to see only the formation of the different adjectives. So these are rules. Okay, we'll see one by one. Let us try to understand each and every rule that is given here by adding er or est to the positive degree. So what do we do? The first rule is by adding, what do we do? By adding er and est. So as I already told you, that in the positive degree, what do we do? In order to make it a comparative, we have to add er, and to make it a superlative, we add est. Just like the example, okay, we have bold. Bold is in the positive. In the comparative, we will add only er, so bold, bolder. And in the superlative, we add boldest, boldest. So this is how we form. Let me give you another one. Okay, fast, fast, fast. Then in the comparative, faster, er, and then fastest, est. So this is how we do or form the this one from the positive degree to comparative and superlative. So by adding er and est, okay, to the positive degree. That was the first rule. Let us now move on to the second one. We have by adding r and st to the positive degree. So by adding, as I already told you, r and st to the positive degree, to the positive degree, to the positive degree, ending in what? Ending in E. So suppose you see a particular word ending in E. So suppose we see that a particular word ends in E, then what are we supposed to do? Then we are supposed to add R in the comparative and ST in the superlative. For example, okay, we can see from here, like brave. Brave is in the positive degree, and in the comparative we will write just brave, then braver, and ST will be added in the superlative, bravest. So these are the three forms. Next, if we see fine, here FINER, finer, and then finest. Similarly, we will see the last one, that is simple. Comparative will be simpler, and here simplest. So dear students, just remember this rule. We will now move on to the next one. By changing the Y into I and adding ER and EST if the positive degree ends in Y with a consonant before it. In case we see that the last letter is a Y and the second last is a consonant, only then we will change the Y into I and then add ER in the comparative and EST in the superlative. So in case we see the second last letter, let me take a word like dry. In this word you see the last letter is what? What is the last letter? Y. And the second last is what? R. So R is what? Second last letter is R, and this R is a consonant. And so according to the rule, what did I say? Here I said, if the second last letter is a consonant, then the last letter will be changed. What is the last letter? The Y. That will change into, so Y will change into I, and then we are going to add ER and EST. Okay, let's see. For example, okay, here we see dry, that were the word dry in the comparative, okay, driest. No, this is drier, and then driest. So here you see this is the second last letter, okay, second last letter is R, that is a consonant. So this Y I have changed it into I and added ER here also you can see, and EST in the superlative. Easy, easier, the word easy you can see, easy, here we will write easier and easiest. Next example we can see happy, happier, and happiest, happy, heavier, heaviest, lazy, lazier, laziest. Let us now move on to the other rule. Here it says by adding ER and EST if the positive degree ends in Y with a vowel before it. So we'll see here, if the last letter is what? Last letter Y. Second last letter is what? Let me write, second last letter is a consonant. No, not a consonant. If it is a vowel, then, okay, what do we have to do? We just have to add what? ER and EST. You don't need to change anything here. Just for example, okay, let me tell you a word, gay. And in the comparative, we will just add ER because the second last letter here you can see is a vowel. A is a vowel. So we will have no change. That Y will not change into I. In case, okay, in this case it will remain the same. So we'll write gayer and here gayest. Next example we have grey. Here also the same thing. Grayer, grayer, and then here grayest. So remember this, okay, why is it no change, whereas in the previous one we had a change? Why? Just because the second last letter was a consonant, and here the second last letter is what? A vowel, and therefore there is no change. We are just adding er in the comparative and est in the superlative. Next we have, by doubling the last consonant and adding er and est, if the positive degree ends in a consonant with a vowel before it. Let's see. By doubling the last consonant and adding er and est. So what are we going to do? We will just double the last consonant and add er in the comparative and est in the superlative. If the positive degree ends in a consonant with a vowel before it. So with a vowel before it. You see one example here. Just for example, big. So which is the last letter? Last letter is a consonant, isn't it? And second last letter is a vowel, and therefore we will do this one. We'll double the last letter and add er in the comparative and est in the superlative. Okay. Now like fat, in the word fat also we do the same. The last letter is being doubled and then added er, and then fattest. This way, okay, hot, hotter, hottest, thin, thinner, thinnest. Okay, so this is the next rule. We will just move on to the other one. The other rule I am just going to read out from page number 28. So you can see, by placing more or less. So more or less, this is in the positive degree, it will remain the same. In the comparative degree, you see, in the comparative, and let's write here superlative. So in the positive degree, we'll write the simple, okay, we'll write the simple form. Here it will be the simple form, and here when we write, okay, in the comparative degree, we will use two words, which are those, either we are going to say more, otherwise less in the comparative degree. And in the superlative degree, we are going to write what, most, otherwise we'll write least. So remember this one. And in the simple, okay, in this positive form, the simple form, just like, okay, active. If I say the word active, active is in the simple form, and it will be, okay, in the, what to say, in the comparative degree. What shall we write here? We'll write either more, otherwise less. Okay, more active. Here we'll write so most. Okay, most active. So this way we are going to do that. The last rule is unique forms for some single syllable words for irregular adjectives. Okay, we can see the unique forms. That means the rule, okay, that we have learned so far, none of the rules are going to be, okay, followed here. Which are those? Just like, okay, bad. And in the comparative degree, okay, we are writing worse. And in the superlative we write, okay, worst. Dear student, you see here we are not going to write, okay, badder. Are we writing badder or here, okay, baddest? I don't think so. Okay, we don't write this one. This is wrong. So none of the rules, okay, that we have learned so far is going to work. So that's why this is named as irregular adjectives. Next we have, okay, good. Here better, and then best. We are not writing, okay, gooder and goodest. So these are few, what to say, the examples, okay, which you need to keep in mind. And for your exercise, okay, though we have already completed, okay, during the live class, yet I'm just going to talk to you about this one. Question number A, choose the correct options. Here we have the options, okay, Earth is green, greener, greenest planet in the solar system. So you see, the Earth is the greenest planet, okay, greenest planet in the solar system. Honesty is the best policy of all. So these way quite many exercises are there. Please do this exercise. Okay, I'm telling you again, though I've already told you during the live class, yet. Okay, I'm going to tell you again. Please do this exercise. Question number B also, which was already discussed during the live class. Use adjectives of the correct degrees to complete the passage. So we are going to use the correct degrees and fill up the blanks. Just like you can see, the Rekha loves running. She is the fastest runner in the class. No one is as fast as her, though Savitha was faster than Rekha at one time. Now Rekha is the fastest. So this way, dear students, you are going to complete this exercise. So page number 29, your homework, just listen carefully. Exercise number A and B, page number 29. Write in the copy. In case of any difficulty, please ask me during the live class. Thank you so much.